Hello everybody, Brian here from quantlabs.info. Today's 10:49 a.m. November 13th. So I'm going to show you what's been trading over the last few days, where things are going, and whatnot. Let me first show you the cointracking.info verified account. Here's, I believe it's a 60-day view, but I am going to blow that up. And there we go. So you can see here at our peak around almost $8,000. We've had a few pullbacks, tiny ones, but we're still on the mend to go up. 47.21 all the way from down here at just under 2,000. So we're marching on up regardless of what happens to Bitcoin. Speaking of course, we're going to look at MotoWave here. This is the Kraken data feed. BTC has come down, and actually it hasn't. It's come and rallied up a little bit there, but I'll definitely take it. That's a 15-hour view, but you can see how these coins just go crazy sometimes, but majority of it's definitely pressure down from 69,000 currently to 64,000, so it's off about 10% roughly. So other coins have performed, which I'm going to show you in a little bit. Here's Ethereum as well. Ethereum USD. So these are not the best coins, obviously, and they are reaching their long-time highs, but there are other coins that are outperforming. One of them happens to be OMG. If we can get you the daily, well, looks like it was doing well and it's come back up. But I'll tell you, 18,000 down to 17,000 is a lot less of a fall than, 69,000, 64 or 5,000, like off 10%. So actually, it's, forgive me, yeah, that's a bit of a drop there. But let's go through what we've got right now. I'm going to first talk about what is on deck here according to two sources, Coinbase and Kraken. And people ask, what should I trade on? Obviously, I say Kraken because it's safer. But Coinbase has some better data just because they have better liquidity. But these are the ones that are currently in the last hour or so that has moved over 1 hour. So a lot of these coins are just, you could see right there, just really going nowhere, no momentum, and they had it between July here, September, a little bit of a rally, and it's just come back off. This is Cosmos. So obviously you're going to pick up the little bits and pieces of a rally there. You can see that's on a little tear right there. Another one we have is EOS. It's been performing okay. But these are the ones that I have access to trade. You can see here's another one, 485 to 505. And then we have LTC. Okay, let's see that one. This is Litecoin. This one's been doing okay. If I can get my typing under control here. LTC USD. Okay, so you can see here that's on a good rally, and you think, oh, I'm gonna start laying out some good positions on those as chart setups. Well, I'm gonna say that might not be the best idea. So here we have Mana, and it's done fairly well. Over the last few days here, going from 250 to 380, and then when you look at, let's say, hourly view, overall it's done fairly well. Now that's the ones that just gave you for Coinbase, okay? So the ones that we, like right here, 250 all the way up to 380, and it's come back off, and that's again for Mana, the metaverse coin here. You can see it's rallying on a daily view. So that's a good coin to be in, even though Bitcoin and whatnot are not doing too well. Now, these are the coins on Kraken. These are the hourly movers. So Atom is one of them. Ethereum Classic has roared back. Let's see here. Ethereum Classic ETC. So not much liquidity there, but you know, low here 54 to 56. Nothing too great about, but in an environment where you are losing money. Another one, CHZ, as well. And you can see here this rally here from price here of on November 12th, 45 to 59. That's a bit of a rally. It's come back off. Another one that's been doing really well is LRC, which I believe is another gaming coin or metaverse coin as they call them now. That one's been a solid decline, no thank you. But let me just show you the hourly view. That's the recent activity, but it's just been on fire. $1.20 to 380 up until November 10th. It's been in decline since. So go figure that. One other one that I haven't seen in a while is QTUM. Let's see how that one's been doing. See that one there. Oops, no. Okay, QTUM here. That is November 12th at 15.50 roughly, and right now it's 16.59, so it's up $1. This one I have seen a little story on is Zcash as well. Not seeing Monero, I don't know why, but again, same pattern, 192 to 213. Definitely a 10% move, and it's come back off a little bit. That was up until yesterday here, November 13th, 1:45 a.m. Okay, so those are the ones available. Now, let me just go through the ones I've been trading, and people are going to ask, what about those? So I am going to bring that up. Always helps to be prepared. Now, this is off my app, the trading record here. Okay, so I'm going to go over the last few days. So I've already shown you OMG. Okay, so that's the daily big drop here. But I'm going to be honest with you. I put out a warning on this on my chat server. I'm really leveraging that. So if you want to follow me, this is the absolute place to go now for everything. So here, I put out a warning about be careful, about lots and order size on your orders with MotoWave, and I put up a video there. Hello guys. And that's only going to be available on my chat server. But what has happened is if you're not very careful on ensuring that when you are supposed to close out your positions and strategies for certain coins, and you accidentally leave it overnight running, you will run into these problems where you can lose money. From what I'm seeing on my account, I don't think I'm seeing it. I had a few positions that were up to like $700 in total, just because of the wrong order preset size and whatnot. So you got to be extremely careful here. We want the 14-day view. I'm going to see if you can see the effects of it. Thankfully, no. Okay, I'm not seeing that. But I did have some positions that were really not looking good, and I thought I took some losses. So, like big losses, but fortunately, they didn't go against me. But you got to be very careful on closing out everything you want and deactivating the strategies that you want, and don't leave them on inadvertently. Because when you have here, in my case, you're in a down market, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Actually, I can close this up. You can leave yourself exposed to when things go bad, like on that mana chart that I showed you, or OMGs as an example, right here, overnight. Yeah, you can get killed if you're not careful. All right, so going from there, what we got to deal with now is to figure out what are the moving pairs. Now I'm going to go to my chat server. Again, this is only available to my analytic members. So here's the latest, okay? As I've shown you these ones, that's for Coinbase, and I'm starting only wanting to really pay attention to Kraken, because what happens on Coinbase does not mean it's going to happen. Those same trading opportunities will happen on Kraken, because I will tell you, just go to the Coinbase Reddit forum and or subreddit they call it, and just look at the amount of complaints that are going against Coinbase, like lawsuits, people losing money, people having their money stolen out of them, even on a Coinbase Pro. So I'm glad I'm not on that, because I've had enough problems with Binance as well. All right, so but I might be kind of seeing some of the problems with Kraken now. I'm not sure. I'm still trying to determine it. Let me just give you an example. Solana, Bitcoin, and Ethereum Classic, I could not trade last night because the argument came back saying argument volume size was wrong, and I readjusted it. Those orders should have gone through because the whole thing's working, just certain coins are not. Solana and Bitcoin are the two big ones that are not working when they should, and those are when you want to make money. So I can't sit here and say if that's the case or not, and I'm trying to push through is market orders, not limit orders, because limit orders can get you into trouble, okay? One thing I like about market orders is that you put your order in and it's filled right away, because that's the kind of order it is. If you put the limit order, obviously you're going to get half a fill, another fill later on, or whatever. I just find that's pretty dangerous to expose yourself like that. So let's look at some of the setups here. So we've already talked about Cosmos as a breakout potential. We looked at QTUM, and we've got here lined up XMR CHZ. Now I'm not going to bother with those coins that I could look at, but if I can't trade them, there's no point in me looking at them. So I'm going to close this one out. This is OMG. BTC we don't really need. But what I'm starting to do now is we've already looked at some of these coins. The one coin I'm interested in is XMR. Let's see how XMR is looking. This is Monero. Okay, Monero, XMR. Okay, so here we have XMR. It's looking a little bit of a rally, considered 258 to 266 in the last few hours. I like to check out the 5-minute as well. Yeah, it looks like it's rallying. I am going to put on a strategy for that one. I haven't done this for XMR in a while. Now before, or in conjunction with that, no, we want this one. Strategy. Okay, I think we are looking for, I'm going to put in ATR. Okay, something happened to it. Anyways, I'm gonna, let's see if I can just do one thing. No, it's disappeared somehow. Anyways, I'm gonna at some point put a strategy on that. CHZ, I don't think I looked at. That it has moved. It could move because it's got the momentum, so I'll leave that open. ZEC doesn't really excite me. Another one is STORJ. I haven't seen this in a while. I know I could trade that. Let's check out that one. This one I haven't looked at. That's looking pretty good, and the volume's there too. So this is a pretty good looking chart considering the time that we're in. LRC, and I'm only basing upon LRC. Okay, no, I don't like that one. Too much downward pressure there. And again, I'm looking at Kraken only. So we have LRC, WBT. I don't like that coin. It just doesn't have the liquidity. YFI. See here we have these 6.5. YFI, I'm not going to bother with that negative order book ratio there. Chainlink, everything else is negative. So those are the only ones I can really look at. But this one I think is probably going to do well, DYDX, but I know I can't trade that. The one thing that I got to tell you that is becoming a problem based upon where I live, I can't trade these really good coins. This one, you can see here, has spiked up, has come back down. Question is, will this ever come back? These are the sort of situations where they look good for a little while and they just die off. If you're one of these followers of certain really early stage coin, whatever project it is, this is typically what will happen, like a penny stock, where it will get listed on an exchange, rally, and then it'll have that big thrust up, and then people forget. I think a lot of people cash out here and forget about the story of the coin. That's why I'm really hesitant to get into coins early, because this is typical what happens. I'd rather just focus on a good exchange like Kraken and just do what I'm doing right now as well. Okay, but for now, these are the only coins. Let me see here. Yeah, this is not a very good coin. DYDX, not very good. But these are looking okay, not great. All right, so that's what we're going to look at now. A couple other things I want to mention here. All right, so seriously, as I said, I'm leveraging more and more of this chat server I've got, quantlabs.info. So get in on that. Also, the Telegram channel, I'm still doing, but I've just got a new phone. I'm trying to get off of Google and Facebook for regular content, because it's just, I'm moving into this week coming up really heavily marketing, of all places, on Facebook. And then from there, just that's all I'm going to be doing for Facebook. Now, if that plan does work out, what will happen is I have no reason to be on YouTube or really be on Facebook anymore, other than marketing on Facebook and whatever else on Facebook, Instagram, whatever. And then if I'm able to turn that into have positive results with it, I do think I have no reason to continue with YouTube, podcasting, blogging, the whole bit. So because of that, if this is the case, I will probably be slowing that down, or even ending it, and moving on to, with the new phone that I've got, that's been de-Googled. It's a de-Googled phone, no Facebook. So as I said, only Facebook for marketing purpose to bring people in. So all my content will be pushed through the chat server, as well as I'm just been playing around with Amazon as well, the Twitch, to put up some quick videos. And that seems to get some traction as well, comparative to YouTube. So if that's going to continue happening with the marketing and the results of that marketing on Facebook, then I will probably have no reason to continue what I've used to do and move it over to Telegram, probably reactivate my old Discord, and the Twitch as well. I don't know why, but if I'm able to get better engagement there organically, I'll do that, because I just find it pretty exhausting to put out content to the same people, and the engagement's not that good as it used to be a few years ago. So that's the plan. Also, as I said, if you want to get on my email list, go to quantlabs.net/content. Another big thing I don't think people know about is on my blog, I put up a events section. So if you're interested in what I'm doing each week, you might want to check that out as well. Coming up is our week 3 on the reliable technical indicators I use to generate those numbers that I've talked about, which are these ones right here in the ranking. And yeah, it just seems to be that people are interested in how that works, and it's condensed for all the years that I put out to get those and using all the reliable technical indicators. So I'm going to talk about that. And week 4 we have our programming stuff as well, and then we restart the course as well coming up in December. And one other event I've not posted here, and again that's at quantlabs.net/blog/events. Another event I've not talked about is the usual 7 o'clock Monday webinar. I'm going to be talking more about the programming aspect of MotoWave. Put up a half-an-hour video on that on my YouTube as well. So I'm going to kind of go over that as well, maybe offer some more tips. And again, that video playback ends up in my video bootcamp series. And the other thing is on my store, I'm going to be cleaning that up as well in the next couple of days, and making it a lot simpler, less confusing with all this stuff on it. And that's about it. So just so you know what's going on, and keep your eyes out for the event if you're into it at the events page. Other than that, thanks for watching. We shall talk to you later. Have a good day.